This is my holiday hosting guide for 2020. Hi, I'm GloryB and this is GloryB-TV. Well, you might be hosting this year for a holiday party or two, but you might be downscaling it a bit for 2020 and having a smaller number of people. But whether you're having Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, an ugly Christmas party, ugly Christmas sweater party, or you're having family and friends over closer to Christmas, I have some ideas for you to spruce up your house and to get ready for hosting. Now, connected in the description box is a link to all the products I'm talking about today. If you're on a phone, you need to click the little V on the right side and that opens up the description box, and then you can swipe up to find the link. Or if you're on a computer, over on the left side, you want to click where it says show more. That opens up the description box. Okay, so let's get right into it. The first item on my list is an ebook. It's only 99 cents. It's called Party Pointers, 159 Tips You Need to Know Before Your Next Occasion. It was written by a friend of mine. Very fun. Even if you're my age, it's going to have ideas in there that you probably haven't thought about that can make your next party a lot more fun, a lot more organized. I think it's a great book. It's kind of a booklet since it's 99 cents. I mean, you don't need a Kindle to read a Kindle book. I'll also include a link where you can click to download the Kindle app to either a phone or a tablet or a computer if you don't have a Kindle. So you can always buy a Kindle book. All right, so this next section is all about Thanksgiving. So whether you're having a traditional Thanksgiving meal or you're having a Friendsgiving on a different day, all these things are going to be for fall. So let's start with, if you're going to do paper plates and napkins, I chose this particular set. Now this set has 16 beverage napkins, 16 luncheon size napkins, which is the medium size, 8 dinner plates, and 8 dessert plates. So if you're having 12 people, you just buy 2 of these. So many things in Amazon with the paper plates. It's like 50 paper plates. I'm like, nobody's having 50 people over this year, really. I don't think so anyway. So I chose this one because it's a pretty fall pattern and I really liked how it looked. Now, because it has a cream color, this next item I chose is plastic flatware to go with the paper napkins, and I chose cream. And you can also use this cream color with the plate that I chose for Christmas, which we'll get to. So this one has the traditional fork, knife, and spoon. And you can see how many come in a package, and then if you need more, you can just order 2. But the cream will go with a lot of things because a lot of paper products have a cream background instead of a white background. Next are plastic cups. When you're buying online, you really have to pay attention to how many ounces the cup holds because the picture can look bigger than the cup really is. So these hold 16 ounces. I like a 16-ounce cup at a party. These are in the dark green that go great with the plates and napkins, and they'll also go with the Christmas pattern that I picked out later. So with the flatware and the cups, if you don't use them up for Thanksgiving, you can always use them up at a Christmas party. Next is a table runner. Now I chose a table runner because if you have a table that you like the wood, how it looks, and you don't put a tablecloth down, you can always use a table runner. I chose this jacquard harvest look just because I thought it looked richer than some of the other prints that looked a little bit cartoonish. And you can also put it on top of a tablecloth. So either way it works. I thought it was really pretty. Then I also chose a turkey platter, and I chose a white on white, so where the turkey is embossed into the platter. And if you're vegan like me, then you know you can use it for something else. But even though I'm vegan, if I host Thanksgiving, I still serve turkey because everybody I know is not a vegan, pretty much. So I like the white on white because it will go with a lot of other kinds of serving ware. And then I got into wine glasses. Now, one of the trends right now is stemless. So I looked through a lot of them. So many that you buy online are easily breakable. People talk about hand washing them and the glass just broke in their hand. I don't want you buying those. So I went for something that had a little more thickness to it. I don't want, they shouldn't be breaking when you wash them by hand. Now, I have a hard time with these stemless ones, especially if they're big, because I've had surgery in this hand and I need to have surgery in this hand, and I've gone to people's houses and I'm like, uh-oh. And someone I didn't know well served in those, and I had to hold the cup with both hands. I don't know if anybody noticed it, but they're a little difficult for me to hold, but they're popular. So I did also find some stemware. Again, looking at these online, I was reading reviews. I don't want anything that's going to break. I wanted something that's pretty. I don't want it to be something that is super, super heavy and thick. So I chose this particular stemware, and you know, it's nice for a party. So if you're having quite a few people, now I actually have some stemware already, but it's not really nice stemware. I think I got it at Target, but it comes in a box of 12. But for a party, if somebody drops one, it's not a big deal. The other fun thing that I had to search around to find this, because I did buy some for myself like 30 years ago, but they're these plates that are for hors d'oeuvres, and it has a spot cut off to put your stemware glass. So if you have a party where a lot of people are standing and talking and eating and having a glass of wine, you can't hold a plate and hold a glass of wine and eat because both hands are full. So in this kind of plate, you put the cup, the glass stemware into the little cutout, then you can hold the plate and eat and then take the cup again. So I thought these were really fun. This one, particular one, is white. It comes in a set of 4. And I just thought I should tell people about these because people don't know about them. In fact, it reminds me I need to have a party and pull out all my stemware and my little plates like this and just have hors d'oeuvres and have people stand around talking so that we can use our cute little plates. Now, I like candles, but I can't do scents. So I actually picked some flameless in this beautiful look for autumn. You could go out and probably I should have told you about these weeks ago. So these I thought were really pretty with that autumn look, but they're not necessarily Thanksgiving. So you could have them up for the entire fall and you can use them every year. They're not going to melt down, of course. Then I also like some hand towels to put into the guest bathroom. These, I just picked some that had a bit of a Thanksgiving theme. They're nice to put out for people, especially cold and flu and season. So it's good to have even more than 2. You might even buy 2 sets. And then they're there for people to dry their hands off. Of course, you can always put some paper towels in the bathroom as well. Now, I like throw pillows, but if I have 2 or 4 throw pillows for every season or every holiday, where am I going to store them? So a great idea is just to buy the covers and then buy the inserts that go in them. So I have a couple different fall or Thanksgiving related themes for you to look at here. So the first one is this set, and I thought they were just really cute and pretty. Of course, they're traditional fall colors, and all the pillow covers that I'm choosing, whether for Thanksgiving and fall or for the Christmas season, are 18 inches by 18 inches. Now, this other set I found for Thanksgiving is in blues and greens, and it just stood out to me because so many people have these colors in their living rooms and family rooms. So I thought, hey, I'm going to show you these as well as an option so you still get that fall look, but not the colors that clash with your room. And then, of course, then you need the pillow forms to go into it. And interestingly, I was looking at people's comments on the pillow covers, and for the covers that are 18 by 18 inches square, the best tip was to buy the inside form that's 20 by 20 inches, and that way you get a nice stuffed pillow, because if you buy the 18 by 18 form, it's not going to be as full and as stuffed looking, like you like that throw pillow to look. So when you click the link to go into the pillow forms, you can choose your size on this particular Amazon, what they call ASIN, ASIN. So I would suggest that you get the 20-inch. Now we switch to Christmas time. So let's get started first with paper dinner plates. I found this really pretty holly print, and holly is just classic, and I like it because of the rich green and the little bit of red. And this particular plate, it actually does have a gold rim. I'm not sure if you can see that on my screen, but when you go to the product on Amazon, you'll see it has a gold rim. So I love this one as a dinner plate. And then they also have the dinner napkins that go along with it, the holly on the cream background. Then I also found a coordinating small, you can call it a beverage napkin, a cocktail napkin, or a dessert napkin, to kind of go with the theme. It's not exactly holly, but I love the red berry. So I found these from Caspari that I thought were just so cute. Then we get into the same plastic flatware as we saw with the Thanksgiving. This is that same cream flatware. So if you have some left over from Thanksgiving, you can use it with these plates and napkins as well. And the same with the green 16-ounce plastic cups. So you can use that same green cup as you did for Thanksgiving with these plates. And I like using stuff up. I don't know about you. Now, if you use regular plates and napkins, or you just don't like paper napkins and you'd rather have cloth napkins, I did find these cloth napkins in a red damask. It's kind of a poinsettia print on it, red on red. And I thought they were just lovely, and you might really enjoy these. And people had commented that they're great to have with kids instead of white. Table runners. All right, I found a couple table runners. Now, this first one is a red and green poinsettia, depends on how you pronounce it, table runner. Now, this one is cut out. So if you put it on a bare table, you're going to see the bare table through it. Or they also pictured it with a white tablecloth and then putting it on top of that. It's really pretty, traditional red and green, looks really nice. Not that cartoonish kind of look that some table runners have. Then I found another one in gold, silver, and white, and this one is great if you don't have red and green in your house. I don't have red in mine. I actually have a pink living room and china plate, so I'll often go for something that's more gold and silver and white, and then it goes with my pink and green. So this one actually has a deer theme on the ends that hang off. You can also put table runners on your buffet table. So if you're having a buffet and maybe people are sitting all over the house, maybe you are having 50 people over. So these are great for a buffet table as well. For holiday plates, I like to have a couple serving pieces that are holiday oriented. So I found this one from Lennox, and their Lennox Holly pattern. So it's a whole platter, and of course you could put meats on it or anything else buffet style that you need a large platter for. And then they also have in that line a coordinating plate that looks like a holiday stocking. I thought this one would be great for cookies, even for serving cookies on it all Christmas season to get more use out of it. Just if you're like having Christmas cookies for your family and other treats from Thanksgiving to Christmas, put out a plate like this. It's just so adorable. And yeah, I thought it was just really cute. And of course, you could also use it for hors d'oeuvres during parties. Now in the candle department, I also find flameless. I found these that I think are beautiful for the entire winter season, being more of a tree, an undecorated tree with the snow, and I thought these were really pretty. You could keep them up through January, and they make a nice winter decoration as well. For wreaths, I found two that I really like. One is this boxwood wreath. It's a preserved boxwood, and this particular type of preservation means that this wreath has to be inside. So if you look at the comments, you'll see some people complain about it, but they used it outside or they got it wet, It's not intended to get wet. This is for inside your house. And you could decorate it with a ribbon, you could decorate it with a bow. Boxwood is just really classic and beautiful. And then I also found this red berry leaf. I love red berries. In fact, I have a couple small wreaths that are red berries that I think are just so cute. This one's 22 inches. This is also for indoor, but you could hang it in front of a window. You could hang it on a wall. You can hang it on the inside of your door. Just really lovely wreath and bring some red into your house at the time of year. Now for music, I chose 4 CDs. I've chose 2 that have vocals and 2 that have instrumentals. And of those, I chose 2 that are calm and 2 that are more upbeat. So let's start with the vocals. The calm one I chose is a new Carrie Underwood CD called The Gift. So people even wrote, hey, this is really calm. And some people loved it and some people didn't. The people who didn't weren't expecting it to be calm. They're expecting Carrie Underwood. So that is a more soothing kind of album. The album with vocals that I chose is more upbeat. It's called Headin' for the Christmas Ball. It's very retro with a nostalgic flair. It's old music. I purchased it. It's on its way. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm so excited because I love music from that era. So take a look at the item on Amazon and click to see who's on it and what songs they're singing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. In the instrumental department, the one I chose for calm is called Christmas Elegance, Beautiful Instrumentals. And then the one I chose that's instrumentals that's more upbeat is called Joyful Jazz, Christmas with Verve, and this is going to be more jazzy. So take a look at those and choose what you like. Now another fun thing I chose, and this could be really fun if you have kids in the house, is Christmas straws. You get 200 straws in this package in different red and green prints. I thought these were so much fun. You could use them with the green plastic 16-ounce cups, or you could just have them around the house to use with any cups you have. They're disposable, obviously. And yeah, I thought they were a lot of fun. Now, if you like to change up part of the private parts of your house too for winter, I found these flannel sheets that have different kinds of winter scenes. I'm showing one of them here, and I believe it's a gray or a taupey gray, but they have different colors and different prints, and they come in different sizes. I thought this would be a lot of fun throughout the winter to have on your beds, and or maybe just your kids would enjoy it, but it's a winter scene without being Christmassy. If you'd like to bring in some hand towels for your guest bathroom or your powder room, I found this set. Very traditionally Christmas, red, green, and white, and traditional Christmas embroidery on them. Thought they were really cute. And then we get into the throw pillow covers. These are, again, all 18 by 18 inches. So we start first with one that's more nostalgic with a cream background. If you have some antiques in your house, or you like that antique look, I think you'd really like this set. For the second set, these are also nostalgic, but on a whiter background, but more traditional with the Santa and that, just not as much of a cream background as the first set. Then the third set I found, these are traditional red and green Christmas colors, you know, no burgundy, no off green, no lime green, no cream, just very cute traditional red and green. And then the last set I chose is a buffalo plaid red and black checks with white. You see these kinds of prints all over the magazines now and in the stores. So it's a very popular look right now. So maybe this would fit into your home as well. Just make sure that you buy the set of the 4 pillow forms to go inside. I found 3 Christmas tree skirts that I think will fit into a lot of people's homes. This first one is great if you're just not into doing red and green. It's just a plain white, but it's very fluffy. And the comments on the reviews were very positive. People absolutely love it. It's 48 inches in diameter. The second one is red and white. I just like how this thing looked. It just looks richer. It's not cutesy, it's more beautiful. And I thought it just added a lot to a room, especially if you want to bring red in there. And then the third one is more of a traditional red and green tree skirt if you're looking to do something on a more traditional level. Now, of course, a lot of the things I mentioned here would make great hostess gifts, the towels, the pillows. Some of the other things go through there. You might find some great gifts for other people. Another great thing that I love to do is to wrap a wine bottle. And you can use this idea to wrap even a bottle of olive oil or a bottle of balsamic vinegar, anything that comes in a tall bottle. And for this, I use 40-inch wide clear cellophane that comes in a roll. So I have that linked in this gift guide as well, along with gold metallic shred, which you'll put in the bottom, and gold curling ribbon. And I have 2 videos where I showed how to wrap a wine bottle. So I will link those in the description box. And also, if you click the little eye in the upper right-hand corner and drop that down, I'll have 2. Now, those videos are kind of old, so it's in the old way that I used to do videos, but I do show you how to do it. You'll also need some clear cellophane tape, scotch tape, and also scissors. But it makes a beautiful presentation when you bring a gift like that, just a bottle of wine, wrap like this instead of sticking it in a bag. I hope you enjoyed my holiday hosting supply guide for 2020. Check out one of my other videos by clicking its image on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.